Champion, thank y'all for reaching out. Born Legacy's here. It's some stuff that we got to speak about. I'm hearing good things about the event, bad things about the event. I wasn't there, but we got Vodafly who was there. We have Tech 9 who saw it on pay-per-view. Tech 9, your initial thoughts. Let them have it.
My overall thoughts about Born Legacy, it was okay. I give it a 7 out of 10. But my frustration is with URL because Champion was locked and loaded. We were in a group chat, 12:30, 1 in the morning, tweeting about, texting each other about how excited we were that we were coming to Born Legacy. We had our outfits laid out, we had everything picked out, and I'm 15 minutes from your house, and I get a phone call from you that says, URL pulling the plug on Champion. They didn't pay for pay-per-view stream and commentating. Very upsetting.
Keep going.
Very upsetting. I had notes laid out. The commentary, everything was there, and I just felt like it was kind of like a slap in the face to Champion because we're doing all this pro bono. You know, you're spending money. You're the director. All of this stuff costs money. These suits cost money. Everything is for free. And my thing is, we weren't charging URL for our services. All we wanted to do was come there and elevate the culture. And they couldn't kick out $1,000, maybe $2,000 to make the pay-per-view stream look better. You know, I'm highly upset. I'm very upset. And I almost got into my petty bag and almost didn't watch Born Legacy, but you know, you guys were able to talk. My colleagues were able to bring me down to earth, and I watched it. Unfortunately, I watched it all night last night, but I'm upset. Champion's groundbreaking. We deserve the respect. Like I said, we didn't charge anything. You didn't ask for anything. You went out. You sent me a picture of the mic covers, Champion, and then it had world's most respected URL. You went out your way and spent your money to get that. We deserve a little bit of respect and a little bit of credit here.
Okay. How you thought the pay-per-view stream now? Before we
the stream was very bad, poorly shot. 2 angles. It was very dark. Your username is jumping in between the battles and running across the screen in the middle of the screen. Very tacky, very poor. If URL wants to take this pay-per-view stuff seriously, they have to spend the money. They have to give people quality content. Once again, there was no music from the battle rappers. There wasn't really any videos. All they did was promote Summer Madness all day. It was very poor. There was a lot of dry spots. There was spots where I was sitting at the stage and it was 15 minutes of just sitting at the stage with a Born Legacy sign across the screen. Very poor. This is not the way you do things. If you want people to spend $35, you want people to throw parties at their home, put something together. Who is doing the stream? What's going on? We need better content. We need Champion. We need Champion on the show. We need music videos. We need to hear music from the artists. Where's all the stuff at? It was horrible. Poor. I didn't like the stream at all. It was very dark.
Vodafly, your perspective from in the building.
Go. All right. Initially, obviously, you know, my colleagues were not there, but I happened to be there at the venue. You know, pulled up. There was a lot of people excited. They obviously thought that Champion was going to be on there, but they unfortunately found out that it wasn't as far as the pay-per-view viewers. But let's just get to the venue. You know, the venue was it wasn't big. It was small. You know what I mean? It really wasn't no AC. It was kind of hot. It was actually like hotter than hell in half of Georgia in there. I'm not gonna lie to you, but you know, once we get past that, you know, nice sized crowd. It was a good amount of people there, and they were excited to see battles. And it was just, you know, like for battle rap, the essence of battle rap, a majority of the battles were good enough, pretty good, you know what I mean, that I will watch when they come out and things like that.
Yeah. For me, the pay-per-view stream, now I'm not Batman or anything, but I got 300 megabytes per second. You know, it's very fast Wi-Fi, and the stream crashed a few times. I got to keep it real. I switched to Google Chrome. That helped a little bit. Refreshed it. It got right back to the speed. But as far as you saying, like the username bounced up and down, I think that's more so, and people don't steal the stream. So I'm not mad at that. Overall, the event, URL set the stage. But I feel like the battlers, and we'll get into this down the line throughout this recap or review. The battlers didn't bring it for me. The best I can get this event is, if I'm being generous, 7 out of 10. I think I'm walking away with 3 battles. Period. But Vodafly, you was there and you saw your secret battle. Franchise versus Joe, a secret battle. Can you speak about that briefly?
Franchise versus Joe kicked the night off, and to add on to what Black said, that's one of the battles that you can take away from this, and the majority of the population didn't see it because they weren't there. But Franchise Joe comes out, Franchise come out, they're on stage ready to go. Both of these guys, they get to kicking their stuff. Franchise first round, when you see it on cam, it was fire. He was just going in on Joe, talking about the fact that, who's this white guy? He shouldn't even be here. He had a good angle in the first, and he was punching back to back to back. Joe comes out. He starts landing his punches. He never took a step off from what he did from the Proven Ground battle versus Holmesy. He had a fire line that I could mess up the franchise like a Kardashian, and people was looking like, yo, mamma mia. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he started cooking real quick. Overall, the battle is good when you watch it. I heard a lot of 2-1s Joes, a lot of 2-1 franchises. So, you know what I mean? It's pretty much debatable, but I kind of edged it towards Joe. I liked what he did, but it's going to be debatable on cam, but one of the better battles of the night. That battle right there is about 8 to 8.5 out of 10.
Good. So next battle,
That's good.
YK versus Jack. Who wants to stab at this first?
Tech, go!
Don't get me started.
Jackboy Maine.
Go!
You had a microwave line in there.
Go!
You took a stab at me.
Go!
And it was probably the best line of the night for you, period. Because you took a stab at me.
Go!
Very bad battle. Like I said, like I told my colleagues, this guy hasn't really done anything. All his highlights is with 2-on-2s. He's never been really in a solo battle. And once you get in a solo battle on a pretty good, decent stage, you do this. And you're calling out Loaded Lux and you think you're the best thing to happen to battle rap. Well, I'm sorry. YK brought you down to earth and he destroyed you. 3-0, clearly. If I give you a line, if I give you a line here, I can't even give you a line here, because YK said something like walk up on you like Alina's cousin. Nina's bussin'. Call a spade. I threw the jack on the table
and the king will cut him.
Come on.
Oh.
Rumble, young man, rumble.
Oh, man. Oh.
I'm sorry here, but you, like my grandmother used to say, you got cooked, fried, dyed, laid to the side. That's old school for you. You got destroyed this battle. YK was punching your head clean off your shoulder. Every round was superb. It was a flawless victory. If we're playing Mortal Kombat at the end, what do they say? Finish him, and before you know it, your body blows up and some weird stuff happens to you at the end. And that's what happened. Weird stuff happened to you. You got destroyed, man. I don't even want to hear you run your mouth. I don't want to hear you talk loud. Like I said, out the Goonies, Twerk is the star. You need to be a role player. You need to hand him his water when he's ready. And you need to just pass him the ball. Eric Snow, man. Pass Allen Iverson the ball.
All right, so here's the deal. Young Cannon is battling for the Soul Cons top hats, the Danger Zone Terrible Tims, the Adi Booms, the Ty Laws, the M City Super Riders, all the cats that were underlooked and underbooked for years and years and years on the URL. And these guys that have never got these looks that these new guys are getting on Instagram. Instagram wasn't really out when these guys first came out. They getting the videos, they getting the Adobo Sasson on their stuff. They not getting them looks. And I promise you, a Young Cannon would want nothing more than to take somebody behind the barn and give them an old-fashioned shellacking. And that's what this was. I mean, he said when he came out, you did all these interviews. I don't care if you a fan of mine. I'll put this camera in your face since you thirsty for the camera time. First 3 balls. Don DeMarco. Act right. Or Diesel get the jackknife. I'm Kevin Nash. He said you was hungry, Jack, but the break fast or get the biz quick. Then he had the respect lifeline. You rap alright, but they don't like you because you move lame. Respect life. I feel like mellow. I came to school, man. Oh my goodness! Then he had the
don't give him too much.
Oh yeah, we gotta break down. We gotta break down the whole battle. That's just the first. That's just the first. Then when he ended the first with the Django,
Unchained, it was bad.
The first, I'm not gonna lie, but I will say this for Jack. Jack did come out and he did at least fight. Like, you know what I mean? He did fight.
Yes, he did.
He brought 3 rounds, and this is obviously when it all goes down, you got it. You know, a lot of people got it 3-0. I've seen people saying body bag, but when it all comes out on camera and it all plays out, he did fight and show that he's at least able to be on this platform. But you know, like you said, sometimes being a little bit more humble and approaching things, because you know what. To whom much is given, much is expected. And when people see you talk and, you know, you're in the camera, you're saying you're the next Lux and you ready for John, some people want you to lose. And when it happens, they're going to be like, I told you, you know what I mean? So this is kind of, you know, he'll get by it. I think he'll get by it. What do you think?
Jackboy, I think he did good. I'm going to have to disagree with the consensus. Jackboy was better than YK. Jackboy was definitely better than YK all 3 rounds against the YK that went against Moneybags. It wasn't the YK that was there that night. It wasn't
I like what you did there.
I don't know where I've been watching YK for years. I've been watching YK. He can't even stare people in the eyes sometimes. That YK was completely different.
Right.
That was the Super Saiyan 2 YK,
Right.
Super Saiyan 3 YK, the Tay-Rock talk to him cave gang.
Yeah.
Something, Tay-Rock texting to him. You must know something.
Yeah.
You must know something. He must have said something to him.
Yeah.
Where did that young kid come from? I've never seen that one.
No, this wasn't the Latizé. Like, this wasn't none of those young kids.
And his battle just so for people in the building, his battle just dropped. I'm watching. I'm like, Jackboy might beat this YK. And all 3 rounds. I'm not sure what round to even give Jackboy. I can't maybe find a debate in a second, but I still give that to YK. All three.
All 3 rounds.
You got to give. The thing is, well, like, you know, you got to.
But Jackboy. So I see people laughing at him, but Jackboy's rounds would have beaten certain people that night.
Facts.
A few people.
Facts.
Half the card that night.
You would have beat Chess. You would have beat Chess. If Chess did that same thing as Jackboy would have beat Chess that night.
If I want to be the bad guy, say Mike P and Big T too.
You would have beat both of them.
That's what I'm saying. So Jackboy, hold your head up. You know what I mean? It's just that you chose.
He's not
the
jogging
person.
that. He's not jogging.
I'm sorry. You chose the person that everyone choose to duck in this culture. Everyone has been ducking YK for a period of time. You should have known and say, hey, hold on, you just check on this guy. You didn't. You ran right into him.
See, the thing is about Young Cannon. You know, Young Cannon has almost 50 battles on almost every single platform in the world. I went to pick me up a croissant from Dunkin' Donuts this morning, and I saw Young Cannon battling somebody there. He battles everywhere. He don't play everywhere. I done seen him battle everywhere. I'm talking about baby shower, family reunion, funeral. You gonna catch him battling somewhere. Young Cannon ain't the one to play with. And the thing is, Young Cannon it don't matter. He don't care. Like, he's gonna take anybody that the URL puts in front of him that's worth it. You know what I mean? Like he said he wants the Nitties. He feels like he deserves to be in that echelon, and I feel like it too. I mean, he had a good battle versus Danny Myers. That was a fire battle that he had. He's already battled Rock. He's already battled Clips. He's already battled like almost all these names.
The most dangerous right now, O-Red, you already battled him.
You already battled him. People say, oh, well, I feel like since Jack isn't ready for John, Young Cannon should get him. He already battled him. And that's what I'm saying. He battled JC already. Everybody that you can think of is just the respect never equaled the amount of battles that he's had. Now. You know what I mean?
I think everyone, the whole culture is in tune for his next plate. Yeah. And it better be good.
I hope it's good.
URL. But URL, stop playing.
But like I said, Jackboy, you know, there comes some kind of lesson in being humbled. You know what I mean? And you know, I would hope that he learns a lesson out of this to make sure that, you know, he brings his A game. He's focused. You know, a lot less media, a lot more battles. You know what I mean? Because you gotta have classic performance.
But he didn't learn a lesson. He's on Hip Hop Israel already, saying he didn't lose about it.
Well, the thing is, the only reason why the reason why you know the reason.
He's stubborn.
Shout out to Jackboy. You savage, nigga.
Well, the reason why there's not a lot of structure in battle rap, so he can say.
He can't say that.
I didn't say he can't.
He can't say that. He can't say that.
And the thing about Jackboy,
back up, go, baby. He can't though. He can't.
Well, yeah. Because where are you going?
No, it's not debatable.
I was saying that he, as a person, he can say he hasn't lost yet, but we not. You know what I'm saying? It's a big difference. Everybody can feel how they want to feel, but the general public isn't going to feel the same way.
But all the great champions admit it when they lost.
Yeah.
And you have to admit when you lose.
Yeah.
And the thing about Jackboy, he's loud, he's boisterous, he's this, I'm that. You have to back it up. And you're not backing it up. All the guys that run their mouth, they're backing it up. And that's why they're stars. You're running your mouth, people can't wait to see you lose, and when people can't wait to see you lose and you lose, they jump on you. If you want to be a star, you want to run your mouth, you want to say this, you want to say that, you have to show up. And what happens is people pay to see you lose because people pay to see Mayweather. They want to see Mayweather lose. People don't like Mayweather's fights. His fights are boring. Only reason why they show up to Mayweather fights and buy the pay-per-view because they hope to see him lose.
Okay.
And right now, the way Jackboy talks and runs his mouth, people want to see him lose, and they got their money's worth because they saw him lose. Thank you. You gave the fans what they wanted.
I will say this, since it was a surprise battle, nobody came there to see Young Cannon. Nobody, you know what I mean? There's only a few people that knew that Young Cannon was on that card. No, they didn't come there to see him. You know what I mean? They just happened to be there. It's like, you go into the mall with your homies and people start fighting in the parking lot. You're going to watch the fight because you see a fight. But you didn't come to see that fight. You know what I mean?
No.
But what I will say from that is, you got Jack. He's affiliated with the Goonies. New Jersey Twerk is, superstar. We're going to get involved with that later. But, you gotta be able to create your own performances outside of these guys. Twerk has already answered the call when he battled Clean Paper, now with Ill Will. He's already done filled the blanks. Jack don't have the battles that fill the blanks. These PGs, no. 2-on-2 is all-star game. That don't count. So when you do your first battle on a big stage, this happens.
Yeah.
Now you got people saying, hey, 3-0, body bag. The talk is out there. So, I mean,
if I was Jackboy, I'd stay quiet because he definitely did good. It's that YK came from left field out of nowhere. But traction to keep it going. Twerk versus Ill Will. I'll throw it right back to you, Bada. Go ahead.
New Jersey Twerk versus Ill Will. Obviously, New Jersey Twerk was under a lot of the same scrutiny and a lot of the same pressure. You know what I'm saying? His last battle that he had versus Mike P didn't pretty much answer the bell, and a lot of people wanted to know, was he going to be able to show up versus Ill Will? And I will say that he did. Let me get your initial thoughts on the tape.
Oh man, great battle. Like I said it on Champion. This would be battle of the night, and it did not.
You said this one?
I did.
Okay.
We can check.
Check the file. I'm gonna check the file.
I keep my notes.
I'm gonna check the file.
I said that Ill Will versus New Jersey Twerk would be battle of the night, and I think you may have backed me up on that one. You guys were going for JC and Chess or Rum Nitty and then Chef Trez.
I'm gonna check the files when you
But it was definitely battle of the night. It was a great battle. Twerk came out on fire. He did not disappoint. He did not choke. He was on pace every single round. To pick a line, he said, you're going to need an archaeologist. You trying to figure out where I'm going with this. That just means saying anything false to leave us with a bone to pick. Come on. He said, I can prove my gangster to you, but then I have to prove my innocence in court.
That was hard. That's deep. That's very deep.
Talking. He was
very deep.
Talking. Twerk move, he has like 7 moves. If he starts moving around, the crowd goes crazy.
I shook his pride to go crazy.
We go crazy. I'm strapped in. It just moves all over the place. Not to take anything from Ill Will. Ill Will came out on fire.
Wait, 2 Eagles.
Uh-huh.
Bow, bow. Now Rome gotta pray for 2 people. Oh,
that rebuttal.
I told Twerk he freestyles and it's gonna hurt you. That hurt you out the gate. Out the gate, that hurt.
That rebuttal, that Twerk Rider Jackboy, y'all are messed with drugs. Your whole existence is a big pause. That was ridiculous. Strapped in bow, it don't matter when you the crash test dummy. That was fire. Ill Will first round was his best round. He was on fire.
He was ready for smoke. He threw his hat down. As soon as you see the man ring, I come from behind him. Capone cigarillos. You know what I'm saying? The flow was there.
But I'm not liking this Capone cigarillos. There's way too many.
It's too many. But after the first round, Ill Will started to lose a little steam, and then I was kind of mad at the second round when he fumbled. It was a bad. Bad fumble. I won't call it a choke because he was towards the end of his round, so I'll just call it a fumble. But I'm gonna
call it a choke because he called it a choke.
Yeah, I think a choke is when you're just not even good. You're not even good in that round. Like when you're on the 1 yard line and you're about to score a touchdown, you fumbled. It was towards the end of his round, so he ended it off. I don't know. It was semi-completed round. He just
that round was only like about 2 minutes on the clock.
You think?
It wasn't that long. That round wasn't that long.
To me, it didn't matter. Twerk, second round.
Twerk second round.
I love the fact that Twerk wrote up this time.
Yeah,
his first round. I'm like, Twerk. I'm like, you said you was prepared. I'm like, you was ready. I'm like, I don't know. It might actually beat your ass in the first, and then it comes with the second.
Yeah.
Really strong.
Y'all seen Will's last round? You had to check the bounce. Now I need the payment.
Yeah.
Oh, that was fire. And then he had the F the shortest sentence, soon as abbreviated. That was fire, man.
I love everyone comes at Twerk. I said, Twerk, you reach here. A pterodactyl. That's the running theme on Twitter, YouTube, everything. He turned a reach from DNA, sprayed the machete, and made it work cleanly.
I sprayed a machete.
Oh my goodness!
Sterilized.
So you went from reaching to fixing reach?
Yeah.
Quiet.
Did y'all like the shot at Av? Av a bar thief. I don't know why y'all pay him for that penny pension.
Yeah, that was nice. That was nice.
Our Av already know. Twerk already know. They gotta see each other at some point.
They gotta have a conversation.
Maybe next year they gonna have to see each other.
Yeah.
Born Legacy
No,
Supreme
this year. I think they should see each other this year.
Yeah.
That illiterate couldn't read or write. Twerk second. I gave the second to Twerk.
Twerk won the second and the third. He lost the first. Like you said, he wrote up and it showed. He got better every round.
You knew that it was gonna be a problem from Ill Will when in the second round Twerk didn't use any of his moves. Nothing.
And he still did.
So you got 2 rounds over, and in the third round, I shook his pride
Out the gate.
Out the gate. Then he used the joke, and Twerk don't really joke around a lot. Face deep in your mother's tits. You know what I'm saying? That shit was fire. Like
Progression. Progression.
Yeah.
I'm liking it.
Yeah.
Good stuff, Twerk. When he said he was prepared, he wasn't lying.
The Johnny Bravo do the monkey with it.
No, he
that
wasn't.
was fire. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what about, I did like the, you don't F your Jamaican, you got to call another friend. Because when he pick up, blow,
From
that's
the
him
other
dying on the other end. That was fire. Then the strapped in. The strap in. I liked it. My pen's just better. I did the salsa, now it's Big Beretta. I grew up and added 15 to her. She had a quinceañera. Oh, that was fire.
You learned from the last one because he made sure the first line of the strapped in was heavy. Like, oh shit. It's something important.
Yeah.
But it's pretty clear.
Yeah,
it's pretty clear to me.
It's clear. It's 2-1.
No offense to Ill Will. You know what I mean? Hoping none's taken, but I just think he won clearly. It's
He did win clearly.
2-1. I want to move on to
Still a good battle, though.
It's a good battle. It's a good battle.
Still a good showing for Ill Will.
Yeah. Besides,
but I mean, some people are going to be able. Some people will debate the battle. You know what I'm saying? But I had 2-1.
It's not debating.
But
nothing to debate.
Chef Trez versus Rum Nitty. Chef Trez in the second round. Let's go straight to that. He said they set me up. Do y'all feel like he's getting set up here?
What you think?
I mean, I gave the battle. And I felt Chef Trez did his thing all throughout. He had definitely spurts. He had freestyle moments, but I can't find a round to clearly give him. I feel like Rum Nitty did something every round to edge almost every round. Then the freestyles and the John, he made his 3 of them things useless.
Yes, he did.
Oh yeah.
Take my thoughts, y'all. I don't want to say too much.
I thought it was a good battle. It was an okay battle. Rum with his lines would even look at me crooked eye, got a bang over it like a Leah cut. That was fire. The choice of word with the slime. That was nice.
Yeah.
I watched Nickelodeon with my daughter. I see the green slime all over the screen. That was a great line. Nitty was on fire every round. He was punching, delivery, content, angles, material, schemes. He had the whole total package. He was funny. He had little jokes in there. Nitty was just on fire. And the thing about Chef Trez, like, it's like he has good stuff, but when he, depending on who he's standing in front of, it just doesn't hit like that. Like if Chef Trez would have used those rounds against someone else, he might have got more crowd reaction, or it might have hit better. But you're standing in front of Rum Nitty. Yeah. So like I said,
what happens when your power gets stripped?
And that's exactly what Rum Nitty did.
It's a lot different when your backup's in front of you. It's a lot different.
I heard.
It's a lot different.
I heard. In the third round, he had the 3 of them. Some of the freestyles fell very, very flat. And he was trying, and the crowd's like, and I'm like, where you going with this? And then he did clean it up towards the end of the third when he came back with another rebuttal, 1 of them things, 2 of them things. It was okay, but it just wasn't enough.
Yeah, it was a line about, you know what I'm saying? He said something about the Chef Trez said a line about the
Mad
chef
Max
with the
Bounty
error. No,
Hunter.
the chef calling the chef like there's a hair on the plate, and then chef rebuttal like your hair's on the plate because I left your head on the plate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that was a good
wig on the
rebuttal.
plate. The wig on the plate. Yeah, that was fine.
But it's just too many freestyle. I look at freestyle rebuttals and 3 of them things kind of like I look at people throwing the backboard off the ball in an all-star game.
Yeah.
You can't treat
Hit or miss.
the playoffs like an all-star game where you're throwing the ball behind your back and just fumbling and freestyling through, because after a while it catches up to you.
Yes, it did.
And when the things ain't hitting like that,
It's bad.
you're just creating your own dry spots. That's what you're doing. You're essentially creating dry spots when you're freestyling and it ain't hitting. You know what I mean? Because I was standing right there. I wasn't at home. I was on stage watching this go down, and I was just like, Chef, the energy was like lackluster. And the thing was, as the rounds continued and you seen Nitty rise, you seen Chef go this way. You know what I mean? The energy wasn't there no more, because kind of like when you start knowing that you're losing, you're a battle rapper. When you start knowing that you're losing, you don't be rapping like you was when you was winning. You know what I mean? Now you're just trying to get through your rounds and hit the parking lot and get your car before the traffic starts. You know what I mean?
Tell me why Nitty matched his freestyle though.
Oh yeah,
12?
Yeah.
12s?
Yeah.
Kick Unreal 2?
The kick Unreal too.
Yeah, about the fake Jordans. That was
I'm like, Rum Nitty, don't defend the fact that your Jordans was. So when he said no, they were, I'm like, oh,
That's
He
true.
knew they
raise
was,
them,
though.
yeah. That made it that much better. That caught my left field.
Yeah, that
You
was
know that
fire.
was though. I mean,
I got Rum Nitty clear,
It's 3-0.
clear.
got Rum Nitty 3-0, but Trez may get around on Cam.
Yeah, Trez did good, but just
I watched
they
it.
maybe set him up. He had too much
I
preparation
watched it
time.
on Cam.
So
And
now
I watched it, paused it, bought it back, thought about it,
No, man.
wrote the
3-0.
notes down. It's 3-0. Nitty was impressive.
I'm the man, yeah, you gotta love me. You gotta love it. It's all love on the west side. I said I tell it like it is, cause like it is what it gotta be. I'm that nigga that they tryna be, honestly.